We are now 4.5 days into our voyage since we left Southampton, and we've travelled over 2,000 miles. Um, this is the same time frame that Titanic passengers would have gone through before that fateful night on April 14th. It's a time, 4 days out, when people have gotten into the routine of onboard life. They know where the dining rooms are. They go to certain places for recreation, and it's calm and enjoyable. However, 113 years ago, on this night, tragedy struck. It's difficult not to remember that great tragedy and those people who lost their lives in this particular area of the North Atlantic Ocean, because we're not too far from where Titanic sank right now. I think it might be appropriate to step out on deck and in the cold, because the Labrador currents and our proximity to Nova Scotia here and so on, the temperatures have dropped both in the sea and the air temperature. So let's take a step out and perhaps say a prayer for those who were lost in the tragedy of Titanic 113 years ago. So I'm up on deck here. It's late at night, and of course the voyage is comfortable and people are looking forward to New York. But it's cold. The sea looks dark and cold, and one can only be reminded when we look at the ocean of the fear that people would have had when they finally discovered that the ship was going to sink, the Titanic. So may they rest in peace, all of those who lie at the bottom of this ocean. And hopefully what we've learned from Titanic is that human life counts, precautions are important, and out of all of the tragedy of Titanic, positive things did happen. 26 different safety measures were introduced and are abided by today. So good night to all of those who rest in this ocean as a result of what happened 113 years ago.